Hey everybody, Modern World Emporium here, and for today's video, we're actually going to be reviewing a super banger. The Wall has created a compilation of multiple meltdowns from the 2024 election. So we're going to be taking a look at that today and switching gears from our normal content. So if you could please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to leave a link to the original video in the description. Let's get right into today's video.
I'm sorry. No! No! Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll be watching women get furious over Trump winning the presidency. We'll witness the Kamala drama of these women claiming that hate has won, that the worst is coming for the United States, and that, as usual in this nation, men are to blame. We'll review the opinions of the Party of Love, women, and see if Trump can actually make America great again. Your support means a lot to us. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We're chasing 150,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Share your experiences and tips in the comments. That's what helps this community grow. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. All right, let's get started.
So before the video even goes any further, I'm going to really encourage you guys to please go over to the Walls channel and please subscribe to him if you haven't already. He makes fantastic content and he's just a really good watch. So please do that. Help him get to his goal. Thank you.
I'm sorry. No! Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama and Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away for the
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time.
I've seen this opening clip here of this woman screaming in her car more times than I can count at this point, and I literally still think it is amazing every single time I see it. It is a timeless classic. This is quite literally the new version of the clip that plays directly after it, which was from Trump's 2016 election, where this was the famous viral clip that went circulated after he had won of somebody freaking out. However, I have to be completely honest here. I think this new clip not only, no pun intended, trumps it, but it is just a far better freak out, and it is truly a much more timeless classic than the original. I just love how these people are freaking out this badly over the presidency when half the issues that they allegedly were voting for, they don't even understand. Let's continue.
How did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now?
All I can say is how fucking dare you?
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
It's not gonna happen. Go.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
The irony here is that all of the hatred these people are allegedly experiencing is completely fabricated within their own head. Most of these people are too afraid to pick up the phone and make a phone call, but allege that every time they get out onto the sidewalk, they are harassed by MAGA Republicans, which I think is absolutely fucking hilarious. Nobody in their right mind would even talk to half of these lunatics, let alone come up to them and harass them, telling them that it's quote unquote MAGA country, like a lot of them claim now. And it's just really, really crazy to see. I think it's hilarious, and I can't wait for more and more of these responses to come out because these like freakouts are just something that gives me life. It is hilarious to watch. And like what gets me is this woman right here says she's experienced nothing but hate, right? But I'm not quite understanding is why is she refused to describe this alleged hate that she lives through every day? I would imagine if it's that important to you and it's destroying your life that much, you would want the message to get out there so other women could avoid these types of situations. But as we all know, it's complete and total fucking bullshit. Let's continue.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. But you don't understand how scared of this man I am. How the fuck are we back in this same situation again? Who the fuck is voting for him? Genuinely.
Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies. Live with that decision. Sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable. Fuck you.
Crazy jump scare warning there. Holy shit. But I love how this one woman that's sitting in an ominous dark room is like, I can't wait for you to deal with the consequences of how it's going to be under his administration. But meanwhile, most Americans received higher take-home pay and a better lifestyle thanks to his presidency. We are already looking at curing multiple wars that are going on in the world. Maybe curing is not a great phrase, but he has already talked to Zelensky and he has talked to Putin, and he's done more in 2 days of being the elect than Biden has in his entire 4 years, other than waste the American taxpayers' money. And what I also want to touch on here is the hilarious pause for dramatic effect that this woman tries to implement in her video. She's like, and you're gonna fucking deal with it. Like, no, like, shut the fuck up. This stupid idiot doesn't even realize how good their life is about to get under his leadership. It's really pathetic, and they're brainwashed, and it's really, really fucking sad.
What the fuck? No! Bitch! You
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
I'm sorry. No! Why?
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and
There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
It's not 100% done, but he's 4 away, and if he wins one more state, then
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing! Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck!
I already know I'm not going to be okay because it's day one and I was just at the gas station trying to mind my own business when the man is smoking a cigarette while pumping his gas, and all I could think of while trying to not scream at the top of my lungs at him is like, that's the type of person that just decided the next 4 years of my future. The type of person that smokes a cigarette while pumping gas.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to be a little real here. I would rather trust a guy who is pumping his gas while smoking a cigarette than someone like that woman who's going to be in your classroom telling your children that it's okay to switch genders quite literally whenever they feel like it, while simultaneously attempting to inappropriately touch them. People like this have to realize that the average individual is absolutely fucking sick of them and their bullshit ideology and their bullshit policies. These women and transgender people and such are all freaking out because they know the gravy train is over. They can't force this stuff into schools anymore. They can't force men to hide in their homes while they parade around and act like complete fucking degenerates. And on top of that, it is finally going to be a working economy for people who actually have jobs, unlike most of these fucking losers in these clips. It is a great day for America when he was elected, and it will be a great 4 years for America while he is in charge. Fuck every single one of these people.
No!
Can we, like, stop playing this clip over and over again?
Why? Do you really hate me? I'm sorry.
Worst vice president, you're the worst voter czar. There's never been anybody bad like you. Kamala, you're fired.
What? I'll just say that this is the party of love, men. Such hatred. This is what we saved ourselves from. A radical feminism that is spreading across our country, one where men's rights wouldn't exist and the nuclear family is being distorted. Jobs were leaving, but what I don't understand is why they act like the world is going to end when they've already gone through a term with Trump and the world stayed the same. I don't have a political alignment. I believe in the politics of self-interest. In other words, whatever you think is best for you. But these people are quite the characters. Check out the drama in the following video.
Now, this guy is a very smart man, the man who runs this account, because he also does not align himself with a specific party, as I don't either. And I fully believe you should vote for whichever candidate, regardless of party line, that assists you with your self-interests. However, what a lot of these women don't realize is they're voting actively against their own self-interests, because a better economy, a better workspace, and the various other improvements that Trump will bring to America would greatly benefit them, and they just don't even realize it because they're so hung up on Kamala allegedly reinstating Roe versus Wade, which would not have happened regardless, as the power has been turned over to the states. It blows my mind that so many of these women do not understand this concept. And what even makes it funnier is they're the ones on camera here saying that they can't believe that people like us have the right to vote. Meanwhile, they don't even understand the single vote issue that they're voting on. It's really fucking pathetic.
I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I'd never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this shit. It's not an act of love if you make her, you make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, nymphs, dinner.
I don't have words for this morning.
I'm so frustrated.
When you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure.
I was just walking down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today. And I saw a woman walking her 2 kids. And she had this look on her face. And I looked at her, we made eye contact, we both kind of nodded. Like we were both just devastated. And you could just tell in her eyes. I can't believe this country did this again. Why did I let myself have hope?
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Strange.
The theatrics here are through the fucking roof. Well, again, these women don't understand how positively their life is going to be affected under Trump. They're going to have higher take-home pay and various other really nice things that would not be present under Harris's administration. Instead, these women are so obsessed with abortion and pretty much being able to go out and club and have sexual intercourse with anyone they want, consequence, and of course accountability free, that they would rather the country fall into complete ruin and disarray just so they can keep doing that. And they say that men are those selfish losers in society. Meanwhile, you have women like this. It's really sad stuff. And in my honest opinion, these people need to seek professional help, especially the last woman who is crying over a clearly made up story in her car. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Perhaps maybe, honestly, I don't even fucking have anything to say. She's just so delusional that oh my God, yeah, she's just so delusional that she has convinced herself that every other woman on the planet is just as unhappy as she is. And a simple nod is the confirmation for that for her. What an actual fucking lunatic.
The thing about all this is that they came from 4 years of a Trump administration. They didn't die, they didn't leave the country, and their lives went on as usual. Now they're crying as if the world has ended, even though Trump never said anything against women. But the most dramatic one is this woman. She's quite the character.
I can honestly and wholeheartedly say that I have never in my life wanted to make a video less than this one right now. Donald Trump has officially won Pennsylvania, which means that somehow he has once again officially won the presidency. And I think the worst part is that I can't honestly say that I'm surprised in any way. I exist on the internet every single day. I see the way that these grown men and occasionally women act
The
when they are
admittance of
behind
being
keyboard.
chronically online is
I
all you
see
need
the
to
hate
hear.
that this world harbors towards women, towards LGBTQ+, towards people of color, towards everyone who is not this mold. Today, this country has proven to us that they hate women, people of color, LGBTQ+ members, everyone else more than they hate a literal felon who has committed schmexual schmishmalt. That is how much hatred they harbor for women, and I fear that things are not going to get better. This is not moving in the direction of things becoming better. They have won the presidency, they have won the Senate, and they will probably be winning the House. The GOP will have full control to pass and do whatever they want without being stopped, and we have seen what that means. We have seen their playbooks and their projects and their plans. I genuinely do believe that we are about
This
to witness
absolute
the
fucking
downfall
idiot
of an
actually
entire
believes the
country.
Project
We
2025
have been actively
propaganda too,
witnessing
which
it
makes
for
this
some
even
time.
funnier.
Yes, a lot of us acknowledge that, but I truly do think we're about to speed run it, essentially. And I'm in Minnesota. I'll probably be fine for a while. I can drive up to my friends in Canada. I can figure something out, but there are so many people here who cannot, who don't have plans or the option of a plan. And they won't be okay. And I'm so worried for so many people. And I don't know what to do. I know you're going to ask me what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I tried so hard, and I feel like I failed. I feel like we all failed. And I did everything I could, and I don't know what I could have done better. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna go now. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this. Don't let my breakdown panic you. We always figure this out, and we're going to. We just have to stick together and stand strong. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I think you guys have ever actually seen me cry. And I feel this might be the first time I'm not going to cut it and try and refilm, because this is really what's happening now.
Fuck up, you crazy bitch whore!
This is actually one of the craziest clips I think I have seen in like a while. This woman not only needs professional help, but genuinely needs to turn the computer off or turn the phone off, put it down, and go outside and get a breath of fresh air. Because this is the kind of shit that happens when you are so invested in propaganda that you can't differentiate reality from fiction anymore. She's literally sitting here pretending that Trump is going to round every woman up and personally take away their rights. And it's really, really sad to see something like this. This woman is literally sitting here sobbing, making the fact that Trump won the election about her, saying how she failed everyone. What do you mean failed everyone? That doesn't make any fucking sense. No, like there's no way anyone could have changed the results of this election. More people voted for Trump than for Kamala, and that's it. There is nothing left to it. And the funny part is, these people will be doing this for the next 4 years. They're going to be freaking out, talking about how the election was stolen, despite the fact that they claim that that's not humanly possible, and making videos just like this. But like I said, this woman absolutely needs professional help, and I think I actually feel a little bad for her. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like these people truly brought this upon themselves, and the fact that they're saying that him winning, like how they saw it coming, it's like, of course you saw it coming. Her campaign was absolutely awful, while she's literally sitting here speaking to minorities in a foghorn leghorn voice, pretending that she's from their culture. How the fuck did you guys not see the fact that she was going to lose? Oh, and also, there's the whole thing about the economy and migrants coming in and destroying every city they touch. I feel like there were a lot of surefire signs she wasn't going to win. But I guess that's just me.
Father used to say that the most important things in a man's and a woman's life, the things that affect them the most, are their financial stability and security. Without those, your life falls apart. People watched as their finances were impacted, as celebrations no one asked for were held. They saw how certain values were elevated above those of the majority, how men and women were labeled as villains just for existing, or have they forgotten about the patriarchal white man stereotype? Or the attacks on passport brothers who simply wanted to avoid women like this? That's why the purple-haired movement and the Democrats lost, because they focused solely on women like the ones on this wall, forgetting about traditional women who are heavily criticized nowadays. The family woman, the one who wanted to get married, who valued Christian or moderate values, and who didn't want to align herself with them. But hey, it's the party of love, right? Let's keep going because this video is about to get good.
It's really funny he brings this up because I couldn't agree more, and it's a point that actually completely slipped my own mind. This country was treating traditional women and housewives and such as if they were simply an extension of the blue-collar worker, saying that they are absolutely useless, worthless, and should not be focused on. Meanwhile, essentially saying that women like the ones in the clips we are watching, the typical boss babe, modern women types that don't need no man, those are the ones that we should be focusing on and giving them free things such as abortion, because that's all they cared about. And now these women are going to sit here and say a bunch of bullshit straw man arguments, like, for instance, that how Trump is going to round up every LGBT person in existence and every woman and every black person and blah, blah, blah. And we are just all so fucking tired of it.
All the enjoyment, I'm sick.
Ooh, take a shower, Smelly.
All day, every day, therapist, mother made, it's never virgin, less than a servant, just an appendix, lift to attendance, so bloody now, but it's
You're not losing your
They
rights,
would
you
be the
fat
first ones to be
retard.
like, oh, we're sorry this is how it worked out. We still.
No, we wouldn't. As your little cult has been saying for 8 years, fuck your feelings. We're done trying to get along. We're done giving you the benefit of the doubt. And when shit hits the fan and it's your turn, we're not going to help you. We'll be busy helping the people that deserve it. Like the ones that your master-in-chief has called vermin, has said are not human, has othered, and said that he wants to put laws in place so that they don't exist. The people that he's actively trying to take rights away from. And you're a woman. So even though you're a white woman in America, at some point, that's going to be you too. When it all goes bad.
Why do all these women think that they're doing some kind of dramatic reading? Meanwhile, they look stupid.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because that, no, not even any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never goodbye.
Hey, bro. What? Oh, my God!
I find it absolutely hilarious that these women are making these threatening TikTok videos as if anyone cares, and as if they'd actually be able to carry out any of the, cleansing per se that they say they will when it's quote unquote our turn. What is that even supposed to mean here? And what makes it even funnier is how they sit here and they call people who want a better economy, better work life, and just being able to have a family calling us a cult, which is hilarious because it's quite literally the polar opposite is they are the cult who worship LGBT, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. The other thing I find absolutely hilarious is how the last woman here says how the economy is going to get worse. Like, are you stupid? The economy under him in his first term was absolutely amazing. Everybody had bigger take home pay. I've said this a million fucking times. I'm sorry. But like we're not falling for the lies anymore. And these women can just repeat the same 3 points over and over and over again, but nobody cares. Nobody cares, Mark. Nobody cares.
In short, you went from not using it anymore to letting it rust, shutting down the company completely, holding onto the wall tightly. Brothers. And the woman who said she wouldn't help should tell her party to change their narrative because what they're spreading isn't love. They claim to be the party that accepts everyone, but, like with any contract, you have to read the fine print. Brothers, acceptance comes with conditions. Do you see why men voted en masse for this? They looked at that girl with a pig nose ring and all those piercings on her face. What even is that? How can you do that to yourself? And if you thought it was only women, there are also modern men who are getting furious too. Let's take a look.
What the hell? This is not.
I genuinely have no clue why anybody would willingly film this and put it online. Like, you actually look like a greasy loser who is just screaming in your one-bedroom apartment that you pay $4,000 a month for, probably through mommy and daddy's money, might I add. But it's just really sad. Again, why would you want to display this amount of insane mental illness to the world? All it's going to do is allow channels like, well, The Walls and mine to critique you and have a nice little laugh. It's not going to have the effect you thought it would.
Not okay. This is not okay. This simply will not do. And this is not okay. And I'm not good with this. This is sick. This is sick. That should not be there. And that is wrong. And you're wrong. And everything is wrong. And this house is not even my house. You just bought it for me and I don't want it.
Well, friends, after a day off of social media and time to get my head and thoughts in order, I don't have the same message of hope that I'm seeing out there on in the regular news media and on social media. I'm going to keep going on like I've been going on. I'm going to fight the good fight. I'm going to make sure that people feel safe, seen, and supported all around me. And I'm going to keep spreading my message of kindness. However, I believe that we have just witnessed the end of democracy, the end of America as we know it. I believe that the big orange turd is going to be installed for life, and that we're going to systematically see our rights taken away. He's been showing us for the past 9 years and telling us outright exactly who he is and what he stands for. A racist, misogynist, white supremacist piece of crap. And 70 million people, 70 million American people very clearly said they're choosing hate over hope. 70 million. So if you're one of those 70 million Americans, please get the hell off my page. unfollow me, block me, do what you got to do, because while the majority of America seems to embrace hate and want divisiveness, I don't. So, to everyone else, I love you guys. I wish you the best. I wish us all the best, and I hope you guys have a great day.
The first clip feels more like satire than anything else, but the second clip is actually genuinely pathetic. This man, this little soy boy, is sitting in his car making smug faces at the camera while saying, 70 million people, which is more, by the way, now that they've finished counting, 70 million people are racist, fascist scum and hate women. Meanwhile, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And it blows my mind. They're always talking about how you can't lump all Democrats together and blah, 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 but they are so quick to holy shit. Tongue got caught. They are so quick to just pretty much lump all Trump supporters together. And to be real, you don't even have to be a Trump supporter. I feel like they just lump anyone who was not for Harris into that category because they're just so dumb and they can't just realize that they are the reason this country was so fucked for 4 years. I'm so glad these people are going to get a taste of their own medicine. I am so fucking glad the pendulum is swinging in the other way. And now these people will have to deal with what we dealt with for 4 years while they destroyed the country and gave all of our money to foreign nations.
Bye.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This was the model they wanted for all men. Lord, never allow this. The new masculinity that, according to women, is the right one. The one that's supposedly not toxic. The one where, if you're white, you wouldn't be patriarchal. The one that's accepted by everyone. Because by being like this, you'd be considered a good man. To wrap up, here's a message from some Latino men who apparently didn't want to be modern men either. Let's take a look.
This mensajation is for Donald Tronation, de me y Juan. We come into U.S. to working hard. Sometimes, we stay at home because we like drink beer, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And Donald Trump, this is mensajation is for you. The deportation a Juanation y a Pedrechon, you need working very hard, right?
Yes.
And the construction, right?
Yeah, yes.
And the hardination, right?
Yes.
Yes. And roofation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you need, ¿cómo se dice? Ladrillo. Bricks. Thank you, Juan. You need put bricks in the concretion, okay? Let me tell you something. We stay here forever and ever, right?
Yes.
Okay? You know the protection, my friends and me, because we stay here, we American, mi pelo. Yes, yes, America. Okay, God bless you, America. Okay, Mexico?
Yes.
Mexico?
Yes.
Yes, aguacates, the Mexico coming, and you deportation, no coming. We cross the board for avocado. Ha!
We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think of these women crying over Trump winning the presidency? What do you think will come in these next 4 years of Trump's presidency? Is the end of the world really coming, as these women seem to believe? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from The Wall.
At the end of the day, we're not going to all agree on everything, and I think that's completely fine. But what I really think people should be focused on now is forming a stronger economy so that every single American can live the American dream. And that is something that I believe is fully possible under Donald Trump that would not have been even remotely close under Harris. And a lot of these people just don't realize that. Harris was willing to send all of our money to foreign nations and pretty much drive us directly into World War III. And I personally think that that is completely unfair to all the young people in this country having their future ripped away from them from a war that is completely unnecessary. And I am hoping that within 4 years we can heal and come out better than ever and hopefully continue the trend after those 4 years as well. Anyway, I'm going to cut the video here, guys. It's been a long one so far. So if you could please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and please go give The Wall a like and subscribe as well. He definitely deserves it. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for checking me out today, and I'll see you.